Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
And I met you to the point. Matia, thank you. And I was saying, say, I just wanted to tell the Honorable Road Minister, saying, because in case it's on ya aware, a crew man open defecation, no, a doors ye, Kofoni baby on Beko toilet. Until yes, be a pesia Junso, Nayako baby ako toilet. Until yes, Renard and Concan minimum. So now, yes, I'll call you now, no Kobeko no Sebi, now I'm for Jomonesio. So now, by the way, yeah, make action. So, inti Oba Sisiano, Honorable His Excellency, the former president, John Dramani Mahama. I want to use the opportunity to show very high respect to President Mahama, and also to confess, say, in fact, when I look at the performance of the New Patriotic Party and the Minister of Finance, and the current economic circumstances in the country, then I am reiterating my respect for President Mahama, because he did a great job. But at that time, and the propaganda against him, and I'm speaking as a neutral CPP person and as a citizen of this republic. So but at the time, now propaganda, free vice president, or he seemed to have all the solutions. And Ghanaians, we felt to say we needed to give the Akufo-Addo team the opportunity, because some of us, the feeling was like we didn't want President Akufo-Addo to be the president that Ghana never had. MPP for born to a certain extent, we thought they were the party of men. But say my bon pass or here economy said you see now here the indices are, you see that indeed President Mahama did a great job for this country, and I keep on saying he sacrificed his presidency on the altar of Dumso, and he solved it. He lost the presidency and he solved it. So now President Mahama Mr. Dumso, we all know this at least. And the year can say we want to show our respect to President Mahama for doing a good job. In retrospect, we recognize that. Now, I don't know if it's possible to say President Mahama will beat me. I come back as a member of the National Democratic Congress, and I would like to use this opportunity to invite him back home to the CPP where he originally belongs. Because of the CPP, there's no doubt that the UNAPO will come again. But seriously, what I'm saying is that President Mahama can join the CPP now. But I recognize and I want to show my respect for his performance.
Call on the president.
Sure. Which brings me to the call on the president. And also say another attribute on the part of President Mahama. In retrospect, again, you hear who says President Mahama no Sebi or Daboko. So President Mahama equally Daboko, but President Mahama, the respect for him keeps going higher and higher. Afraid the conference on Senchi. So he said Senchi Economic Conference. Now me Kaiser afraid Senchi no. That time engineer Robert Wood extra paper be on the Senchi Summit. That's what it was, economic summit. Now the Etienne say we invite opposition leader President Akufo-Addo and the men say na men no say the nimdia no so no komo fa meboa. You see, and the New Patriotic Party boycotted Senchi. Okay, now fast forward. Yaba Nana Akufo-Addo regime and Nana Akufo-Addo administration. And the economy is floundering, as they say. I said the atom suma in fact, so the economy is underwater to the extent to say I feel no referee now or check your economy. No Akufo-Addo say referee no. So we are command bribe said we should be careful of the ratings institutions. Indeed, when good for you there, you don't say that. But staying on point, the Americans say Nana Akufo-Addo are back in government. Earlier this year or late last year, President Mahama can say in education sector national conference. So I say President Mahama again is saying a New Patriotic Party for rise above partisanship. So I say put the national interest first. Let us all come together. Apart from say building national unity, no say NDC the big political party in opposition, no. So I mean, if you dispute the strength of the National Democratic Congress, then look at the parliament today and look at the suffering, the immense suffering of President Akufo-Addo and the Honorable Minister of Finance in their inability to pass the e-levy. That shows you the strength of the NDC. I recognize that strength. And I'm saying, sir, that strong political party, in parliament, almost see discuss economy now. Why on earth do you refuse or hold back? What I say, in Ghana for no, we want the president to be proactive and be more or to be less partisan. President Akufo-Addo, you know that we love you, but it's time for you to reach out because you are clearly fumbling and tumbling. Now, moving on.
Before you move on,
yes.
Suggestion former president the buy, and president should buy into that
Look,
suggestion.
at the time, President.
But they said they have the men.
That's my point. And President Mahama say, Mr. Mwada, mumene mwahantaine kakra for just a while and let's solve this. Look, I'll tell you what. Time our President Akufo-Addo about power 2017. Now economy was much more stable than it is today. And I remember that the Honorable Minister of Finance, a big time Kenke party with Shrimp Monkonia, the idea no more Ministry of Finance was any IMF apamu. But it was because the IMF program, which was implemented by President Mahama, was successful. This is a fact. And your politics, you recognize your leaders when they do stuff that benefits the country.
Was that?
My point is that if the economy that the Akufo-Addo inherited was better at that time in 2017 than it is today. It is a function of the action taken by President Mahama when he went to IMF and stabilized the economy. You understand? And MPP for buy and a bourgeoisie sem and a aeroplane where Jariani ade and a omo convoy the president echi be 100 cars to petrol and a so we want the president to recalibrate very quickly. If you say one key element is just why President Akufo-Addo a massive corruption in his own government. For some reason, it appears the president is not seeing it. But Dr. Boateng, former ambassador to South Africa, he has seen it. And I want to, claim kindred spirit with Dr. Boateng. And immediately to my bonnie diano. I walk as a former Jusu MP. It 3 million cedis bribe. I will be an annuity. President Akufo-Addo can
I think a group B petition
special prosecutor. Not only that, Mr. Tsunami will program Pan African TV with Dr. Kisi Biwaye Nyaso Wutium MP. Yeah, on to can say
Utie Oha Echi Ponkno Needs FM.